Y'all. Again, what's up? What's up, bro? Okay, there we go. Me again. What's up, bro? Hello. How goes it? Pretty good, pretty good. What do you draw? I usually draw mostly anything from fan art, character design, all that type of stuff. But once in a while, I'll draw something a little spicy once in a while. But I don't draw NSFW. If anything, most of my drawings, if they have anime girls in it, they're usually just pinups. So I don't draw them doing anything technically sexual or anything like inherently. They're just usually just posing and have clothes on, and I don't draw them naked. I think it's boring when you draw them naked. For the person who asks the question. But tonight, we're going to be drawing something spicy today. So this is late night spice. Yep. I'm going to draw some spice today. Count that. Since I was 6. Oh, this leg is too extended. arm is a little too off. We need to fix that arm. Yeah. It's pretty long. Long style. Okay, the legs are a little off, so we need to make sense out of this. So I'm gonna grab this leg. Oops. Grab this. Okay. Okay. Like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn this down. Take a blue. And now as we take this, say a blue, make a new. Okay, like that. There we go. It depends on what the piece is about. I don't really just do fully artwork unless it's for a client or it's for a specific reason. Most cases, I'm always doing practice. I'm never really like doing just like artwork randomly. So when a client comes around and says, "Can you draw me something?" I'll be pretty much ready to go. Yeah, majority of the time, my artwork are just a bunch of mannequins. They're never really a character unless we're doing like an event. We got one last week left of our swimsuit summer event, and after that, it's over. Let me see here. I think this face is not looking quite right. Thank you, I appreciate it. Actually, quite frank, in the next day or two, I think tomorrow, Friday, you guys are gonna get a tutorial on YouTube for those who want to learn how to draw. The video will be about perspective for those who suffer from understand perspective. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Yeah, I did art class, but my teacher didn't like to show us much like digital drawing. I don't know why they're doing that. They should get with the program. So nothing's wrong with traditional work. I'm not saying that because I'm a traditional artist originally anyway. And I still do traditional art, only when I'm doing it on Mondays, but on stream. But I suggest that the the old ways are very important to learn. I'm not saying not to learn your fundamentals traditionally. You'll have a higher, more appreciation for it, but you can still apply those same concepts to digital. So just to disregard digital as like, eh. The only difference between digital and traditional is that it allows you to be a little bit more accessible when it comes to colors and not running out of like utilities that you need and stuff like that. Most cases, it makes things slightly more easier. And I'm saying slightly because, yeah, you can press a button of erasing something or whatever the case may be, but you can't really just make something look good if you don't really put the effort of drawing it with your hands still. Unlike someone who's called themselves an AI artist, I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest. That doesn't exist. So there's nothing really wrong for him or her to uh, may not enjoy digital or doesn't think digital important. I don't think something's technically wrong with that, but to just totally disregard it as if it's nothing, that's kind of bad. If anything, traditional artists and digital artists are more similar than ever. They just have slightly differences that make things a little easier than the other. Another thing is depending. Another thing is depending on what traditional. Another thing is depending on what kind of traditional art is. Oh, wait. I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep because I'm going back to school. So I have to wander the hall. No problem. Okay, another thing is depending on what kind of traditional art you're more often expensive. Yes, because it's best to go digital than it's traditional because it saves more money. 9 times out of 10. And you do save money. That's the only reason why I went to traditional because it was much cheaper to deal with than always buying a new pencil, a new eraser, a new this and all that. After a while, that just gets expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, most likely. Hopefully, we'll get some animation work out of the way, um, and then probably we'll get to play video games. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Gotcha. Later. Appreciate it. You see that? Now I gotta fix that back. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. We're doing spicy poses, but not too spicy. Just spicy enough to know, like, oh, it's feminine. So pretty much just pin-up drawings, but they're mannequins. It's just part of my practice. Mm. This bro's funny. Hey, what's going on, bro? Oh, is it day for you guys? No, it's technically morning, but it's still dark. Let's see here. Yeah, it's right now. It's it's dark, but it's still morning. So I guess kind of both. I guess. Thank you. Yeah, she's smiling. This arm is broken. We gotta fix it. Hey, what's going on? How's your night or day going? Good day, good day. How's your day going or night? I'm doing well. Just doing my thing. Just listening to some music and watching this goofy dude over here make funny videos over here. He's just saying funny stuff. Just keeping me laughing so I can stay up. I'm doing a little practice. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? The time is 5:18 a.m. Oh my god. Wait. Wait, go back. Oh. God. Oh my god. Sorry, you can't. It's too late. It's too loud. It'll be too loud. Everyone's sleeping. I'm sorry. That shit's funny. This bro said this is Uchiha Konoha type shit. You mean Senju? Uchiha Konoha type shit. Oh god, that's funny. I want to laugh. I'm telling you, I would play it if I could, but there's people sleeping. This would be too loud. Okay. So, prop. I mean, so prop. Hold on. You are from us? Are you asking, am I from the US? Yes. Garbage truck receptors? Shit. An Englishman talking style? I don't think so. What? Harry. Hermione. My name's Ron. Fit and chips. Nah, not me. I wish I did. It would be interesting if I could talk like that, really. Englishman talking. Very nice, thank you. Amazing, bro. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry, for those who don't know, I'm on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. So if you're wondering who I'm talking to, that's why. What? Let's see. Hello. 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 Let's see right there. That's pretty good. No, I think the neck's a little too short. I'm gonna change this hand placement. Okay. There we go. Oh, you love my swimsuit series? Yeah, we do that every year. Do it once every year. Um, Sadly, next week or last week, I don't think I'll be doing them anymore till next year or so. I think my mom's even asked me if I'm going to be doing anything for the Halloween stuff. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Well, because I promised myself I was going to do animation and get these VTubing models out of the way. I gotta start really jumping on that. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if people actually do like it, to be honest. I know they give me props on it, but I don't know if they actually like it. I don't know. Scenes? You mean like, in what way? Are you talking about like, Are you talking about like animatics? Yeah, I've done that before. Actually, quite frankly, we have an animatic that's coming out in by today or tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. When you say scenes, what, are you talking about backgrounds? Then I think that's what you're referring to. Drawing, yeah, that's backgrounds. Like backgrounds, like I thought of doing it, but I don't know. I might get around to it. I have done some. They, I don't know how they call. Huh. You can put your artwork in the Discord and show it to others if you want to show it off. Yeah, you can join Discord. The link's in the bio. And if you join it, you can put in your artwork there for others to see in the Discord. I say all the time, people just ignore it. I say it's always in the Discord. I'm in your. Yeah, you can. If you're in there, then you can post. You can post art in there. I don't think so because the reason why I don't think so. I don't think we have them for links, but like most likely no because once you start putting links in there, crazy people want to put insane Bitcoin, like sexual things that shouldn't be in there. So even though it's an Instagram link, just don't want to encourage that. Yeah, that usually happens a lot. Somehow we managed to get like an AI to get into into the Discord, which was weird. Don't know how I don't know how the AI got in there, but it did. It was pretending to be a person. Your pick? Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Honestly, it was up to me. I wouldn't have no stupid Discord. I don't think Discord's all that important, honestly. A fake stud? That's a thing. Hey, no, what's going on, bro? We're good. Right. Microaggressions. That shit's stupid. I practice. This is what you guys are just watching me doing practice. I'm not making artwork. I'm doing art. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing an artwork like I'm trying to make a character or anything. I'm doing my practice. Okay, you do your thing, bro. Thank you. Looking good as always. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. We're just doing practice. Doing practice. The neck is too short. We need to. This bro is funny. It should be in the artwork section. Okay. Oh, well. The Seventh Prince? What is that? The Seventh Prince? I never heard of that one before. I gotta look that one up. I will have to look that one up. Never heard that one before. Never heard that one before. It's not even the full anime? What do you mean it's not the full anime? Okay. I was reincarnated. So second. Yeah, I gotta look that one. Oh man, these isekais, I swear, they be doing a little too much with these names. These ones, but I think that's the beauty. Currently airing. All right, I'll check it out. Bro, what is this position? It's called a back? Trying to get this right. It's in the title. Okay, but I have a something. A lot of characters are made to look like Himane lolly characters. Oh no, I don't do that. I don't know about that one. If it's a bunch of lollies, I don't know. I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't draw lolly, but I don't know. I wouldn't probably watch a lolly anime. That would probably annoy the shit out of me. I don't know. It's weird. I won't draw that shit, but I definitely won't. I don't know if I won't watch it. Because I know there's lolly characters exist in anime, but like, it's not a pull for me. It's not a pull for me. Like, I'm pretty sure the anime is not like a ecchi or anything. It doesn't seem to be, which is fine. Because I don't like purposely look for ecchi stuff. Wait, 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 wait. Wait a minute. Isn't that the ending with the blue-haired boy in the overalls? I'm not drawing no characters. I'm doing just practice. I don't do artwork unless I'm doing it for a client. Oh, hell no. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. I'm sorry. I can't. I saw... okay, I know I shouldn't, like, judge it, but then again, I'm like... They purposely drew the character, like, okay, it's a boy, but it looks like a girl. Like, it don't even, like his balls are gone. like, the way he's drawn, right? And the way he's, like, in his overalls, I thought it was a girl. But apparently it's a boy, and also it's not, or at the same time, I'm like, nah, I'm good. That's just not my cup of tea. I don't know about that. And, like, the character looks... it's ironic why I say this, but the way they drew the character was, like, they have too much of a figure, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, when a character has a figure, you can see it, but, like, this... I don't know what age that character is. I'm pretty sure the fight scenes are fire, if I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I wouldn't feel too... That, like, I saw clips of that, and I was like, Like, at first, I thought it was a girl. And even if it was a girl, I still probably wouldn't have watched it. Like, it's really pushing, like, that weirdness where they drew the character to look like a... They drew the character to look like a girl on purpose. And I think they did that on purpose to confuse young boys to watch it. That's one. And then two, I think the show also declares it's not a boy as well as actually a girl or some shit later on in the anime. I'm not sure if that's actually true. I don't know if that's even a spoiler either, but I'm not totally sure if that's true or not. But I was like, nah, I'm not for that. Not even saying that the shit is trash. I just don't like that concept. I'm not even saying it's bad. I've never seen it, so I can't say it's bad per se story-wise. But I feel very weird to watch something that, like, I think the character is supposed to be like 9 years old or some shit, and the character looks super like it. Like, no 9-year-old has a figure like that, even if it was a loli. Like no 9-year-old, especially a young boy. So I was like, you know what, this is not for me. I'm not judging anyone who watches it. It's just not for me. Because it might be actually a pretty good anime, but, like, I'm just no. Like it walks down that to me, I feel like it walks down that You were shocked? Yeah, okay. Yeah, not me. I can't fuck with that. I'm sorry. Now, if you like the show, that's fine. And I'm not judging you because, you know, of the random. That's fine. Nah, I like I don't even care what the reason may be because someone has to be watching it. I'm not gonna stop you from watching whatever you want because, like, I'm not gonna shame people watch what they like. But, like, that's just not my cup of tea. Because at the end of the day, it's pretty much just a show. But then again, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know the premise or why the character's, like, drawn like that for a 9-year-old, I believe. But, like, there might be a legitimate reason. But then again, like, some type of insane reason. Because the Japanese are pretty clever on trying to make a story work. But, yeah, no. Like, it's walking on that femboy nonsense. I'm like, nah. It just makes no sense to me. Shit. Chubby. Chubby face. That's cute. Chubby face. Chubby, chubby. Hold on. So if you remove that one flag from that anime, are you talking about the child looking 9-year-old with a rake off figure? Are you talking about that? Or are you talking about something different? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I probably would have watched it after that. I just feel weird. Like, and I've seen some weird anime in my days, yo. I've seen some weird anime in my days. Let me see. It says here, child with no balls. Then it's good. What? No, it's not no child with balls. Like, it has to be like more. I don't like lolly shit, so Konobo is funny, but that anime could not be made like today. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's my favorite one when he's like drowning. Yeah, that's the funniest one. And he's like, "How did I do?" With a serious face. I'm like, bro, are you serious? So, it is what it is. Right here, like that, that. Yes, I've seen it. I don't really care for Rudius, but I do like the overall like building of the world. I wonder if it's gonna like spawn what do you call it, spin-offs and stuff of other like characters and stuff. I doubt it, but we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, I love the world building. It's really good. Feels pretty natural, and they like it's still it. I like how it doesn't really treat itself like a video game, but more like it treats itself like a real world. Right there. Okay. And then we'll pull this down. And then put this on the side. Okay. Hold on. Well, a lot of world building part was removed from the manga and anime. To be exact. The manga and anime. What do you mean by removed? Oh, from the anime and the wait, from the manga and the anime? Or you mean from the anime? I think you mean like I think you're talking about the anime. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, wait, did they? What the fuck, bro? They put the art in there. What if other people do? From within, like, what, the anime or the manga? I'm pretty sure you're referring to the anime. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, 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 gotcha. Okay. There is an anime I'm hoping gets an anime adaptation. So. Oh my god. Was a novel got converted to a manga? It was a novel first? Well, maybe that's why the writing's so good. Well, that makes sense. I'm glad that happened. Now that makes sense why the writing's pretty good. Because you can't rely on like the art alone. Makes sense. Oh, that's nice. Wait, it wasn't SAO a light novel first? Also, of Elite? I haven't seen that one. I've heard of it, but I never had time to watch it. Oh, God. Ah. Wait, is SAO still going? Just thought to myself, is that still going? I don't think so. Is it? I don't think so. Okay. First start. You're talking about SAO, right? I don't know, man. I like SAO, but SAO is just like a letter dot hack sign. If anything, I'm surprised that dot hack sign got overshadowed by that. Yeah, you can give me a suggestion. Okay. Go ahead. Shit. Um. Anything shonen or anything like anything to do with like supernatural stuff. I don't really care for horror because it's not really scary. It's more like shocking, but okay. Oh, I know about Maggie. I know about that one. I haven't finished it, but I know of it. I seen like what 6 episodes. That's the dude with the blue hair. Look within dealing with yeah. Which one? The spin-off or the main? I saw the. I think I seen the main one. I didn't know there was a spin-off. That's something I did not know about. I saw the main one that was playing on Netflix. Unless that's the spin-off for all I know. You watched it? Yes, that one. Oh wait, I think you've watched Maggie Adventures Sinbad. Well, Aladdin was in it, but I don't know if that makes much of a difference. Yeah, it's the one with the girl with the very strong legs, the redhead one. I don't know if that makes much of a difference. She got them Sanji legs. It's the main. Okay. Wait. Let me go back. What are you saying? That shit was wild. What did he say? Oh, Steingate? I know about that. I already know the ending and everything for that. Even the continuation of it. That's what you're referring to. Have you watched that game? Not that watch game, not the tribe traveling one. This one. Is that what it's called? Wait, what's the name? Why does that sound familiar? Tell me the premise. I don't know if you're referring to No Game No Life. Is that what you're referring to? Unless that's really what it's called, then I probably not. What do you think is what do you think else is if else what do you think if else as a race? I mean, what do I think? Like what what what's my opinion if elves was real? Okay, I've heard that name, that word, but I don't know if I've seen it, so I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, I'll have to check that one. I don't think I've seen that one. I'm just gonna be honest. That might that might be my recommendation for tonight. To be honest, so what is my opinion? Oh, what is my oh, I'm gonna write that. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Gate. Gate series. Oh, I know this anime. Never seen it. I saw that one clip with the anime girl with the yeah, I seen that anime girl with the fox like ears and I think in the dress. I think. Yeah, that looks familiar. Haven't seen it, but I'm familiar of it because I remember running to a Cleveland. Okay, but let me answer the question. So you're asking me, what is my opinion on elves if they were real? Correct? Just to make sure I'm on that. So I don't have to say it twice. Right? You want my opinion if elves is real? Honestly, if elves was real, I would like to know if they can actually, like, teach magic. And if so, I probably might date an elf. Have some babies with her, hopefully, and my children will live very long. I'll die before my kids get old. Because elves live a very long life, and most I'm not even just talking about Frerin, but most elves live a very long life. They have longer lifespans than humans. That's almost a fact. If you look back at any Tolkien type like works, explains this a lot. Dungeons and Dragons, so on and so forth. They're pretty naturally gifted to magic most cases, usually nature magic. Because they're like a different breed of like creature compared to humans. So they're pretty they're pretty in tune with magic by like default. I think it's pretty rare for. Yeah, most likely, because since they can live so long, right? Like if they can live so long, if like for instance, if elves was real, like the elves that we're talking about, like whether it's dark elf or I guess a light elf, a regular elf, or any type of elf, if they have like their lifespans be long, so they'll be able to control virtually everything. I don't think there'll be a single like race that can actually take them on because not only that they're very magic oriented by default by birth, but like um, they're usually pretty tall. I think Fririn and the other one is one of the shortest elves I've seen. They're usually depicted pretty tall and lanky. They look like they I think usually they reach at least 7 to 8 foot tall. I think shortest is like 6 to 5'10". They're usually tall. They're not usually short. Yeah, they do. But then again, it's easy. Like it's easy to take over a race or like a whole population if you know how to play your cards right, if the right politics are implemented. But why do they do so little? What do you mean do so little? Give me an example. Maybe I can answer that question. What do you mean by little? Thank you. Let's see. Oh no, Frieda's much older than all of them. She's like 3,000 years old. That makes sense. Thank you. I'm just doing a bunch of spice poses per se. I gotta fix this one because the reference is not really clicking with what I'm drawing. So like it makes sense why they wouldn't help other races because they're looking out for each other. It's like this. It's like yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that scene where she met another elf, elf, and he was watching another child. Yeah, she's a teen in elf age, but she could in human standards she would be a fucking she'd be someone's grandma 10 times over, or 100 times over. But yeah. Yeah, she's a teen in like elf years compared to the other elf. I forgot her name. She was a lot more older than Frieren was. Um, the other elf. But it does make sense why the elves wouldn't help other races if they don't have to. Like, don't get me wrong, elves are not evil. They just don't help unless it benefits them to a degree, but not in a sinister way like demons do. And if we're talking about the logic in Frieren, but I think most well, her behavior is like a child compared to other elves, but like from other humans, she's like an old lady. So it's like if you compared someone, okay, it's like that comparison is like comparing the wealth of like Bruce Wayne compared to like Iron Man, right? So like we both see them as rich, but yeah, remember her time to her is very slow. That's why she doesn't. Well, in the anime, she's like very like, I don't get why humans like, you know, get so riled up for things. I don't see the point. And then you start realizing that it's not really humans, it's her because well, she doesn't understand that humans live a very short lifespan to compare to her. So we tend to indulge in things much more privately than her because she has time. So like it's like someone who's being a doctor. Being a doctor is 8 years. That's a lot for a lot of people, but 8 years to her is like literally 5 minutes. So it's like comparing like yeah, like I said before, it's like comparing like a Batman to like Bruce Wayne to like Tony Stark on who's richer. Like to most normal people, they're both billionaires in their eyes, but to each other, one's more poor than the other. You know what I'm saying? Like if I said if I can give you $3 billion, like Batman, and then Iron Man has 9 billion, no matter which one you pick, you're a billionaire. You have more money you can spend in your whole lifetime. Either one, you know what I'm saying? But you know it's a comparison thing. And remember, elves are not humans, right? So they're gonna look at things differently. They should let me be. Like elves are not humans, so they're gonna think a lot differently. Like you gotta kind of look at an elf like a form of animal. Remember, they're a magical creature. They're not humans, right? Even though they have human-like features, they're not human. So it's like aliens, for instance. Aliens think differently from us. They think like most aliens are kind of seen like a robotic type hive mind thinking individuals, right? So that's why elves are not going to help humans because they think just differently on not even just culture, but how they're built and how they perceive things and how they look at things, right? That's kind of expected. I would find it kind of weird if aliens came here, which they claim aliens are coming, which I doubt, but till they come here, then we'll know. But like, if aliens came here and just want to be just like any other human, I would find that very weird. Almost sinister to a degree because I'm like, you guys flew here, you came here. Yeah, but even though they're human, like doesn't mean they're human, or they'll think human. They just look human. Just like how Frieren says demons look like humans, but they don't. They are liars. They're born as descendants of liars. So they'll look human, they'll act human, they'll talk human, and then they'll use you and use your vulnerabilities against you. So like they think differently. So if elves choose not to help humans, I don't think that's inherently wrong because they're built differently. It's like expecting a lion to help like a tiger. A tiger and a lion, whether they look exactly the same, will attack each other en masse because they don't know each other, grown up together, or have nothing in common with one another other than having four legs and teeth and eyes. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna think differently. Hey, Yuta. What's going on? The stomach's too wide. Fuck. There we go. And then you gotta get this part too straight apart here. Okay. Honestly, I wish this looks good, but it's actually quite horrible. I'm doing a horrible job at this because the gesture is not quite correct. It looks right, but it's not. See the gesture? It goes from head straight down and then curves like this. Mine is like, it's going straight, but it's not straight enough. The curve needs to be more like this. The problem is that it's going too much like this. Or at least here, and then we don't want that. We want it to curve. So all I'll have to do is probably turn this down. Completely turn down. And then look for the problem within it, because it's just too straightforward based on what we're seeing here. And that's where the problem's coming. I'm hoping Yo, what's up, Dio? Ugh. Oh, that wasn't me. That was sorry about that. That wasn't me. That was Flynn Bassett's. Whenever you see Flynn, give him a hug because he does that. He's really good at doing that. I didn't know I can do that on YouTube. I know you can do that on TikTok or I think Twitch, but I'd never done that before on YouTube. It was him who gave it to him. He gave it to like 6, 7 people. And the funny thing, it goes to random people. It doesn't go to one person you pick and then they get it, which I don't understand that. But I think you can do it on Twitch and I think you can do it on TikTok. But for some reason, YouTube just picks random when you want to gift something, so it goes to any subscriber. Hello. Yo yo. Yeah, no problem. Hey hey. I'm doing well. Hello. How's your day going, bro? Awesome. That's cool. What do you like to draw? Wait. Oh shit. Yep. Oh, that's you draw? That's cool. What type of anime you like? Okay. Hello, hey noob. What's going on, bub? What's going on, bud? How's your practice going? That's good, that's good. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm pretty good. I'm just. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta fix these titties. They look like torpedoes. They have to. We gotta fix these boobs. The boobs looking wild as shit. Why is it looking like that? I'm sorry about that, Utah. If you use any like caps, like excessive caps or a bunch of emotes, you know, it's gonna come after you. Yeah, just be careful. Teach, do you think? I don't think men are simple. I think simps are simple. Simps are simple. There's a reason why the word simp exists. So that's pretty much what it is. So that's pretty much what that is. I think most simps are simple. That's what it is. Or just anyone who doesn't think is usually just pretty simple. He doesn't have to worry about the gender. It's mostly about the individual in most cases. Or so. So. Mm. So. Please. So I don't think men are simple. I think most men are very hyper aware of their situation. So I don't think so. I don't think men are simple. I think most men are who become simple are just misinformed. Most cases. That goes for women as well. So I want to say international. They took the topic more of like the the universe and what's happening in Freer in most cases, but I did answer that question. If I would like to get to know the elves, and hopefully they're not too prejudiced against humans. Hopefully not, but if they are, then I won't be too surprised on that, per se. I got you. I know Drifters. I kind of want to watch it, but I think I got the ending before I got to watch it. I think it's from the same artist who made the what do you call it? The Helsing. Drifters? Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me see. I mostly read the manga and never really watch the anime. I'm gonna be honest. What, Drifters? I don't blame you. Yes, both have the same monkey clan Drifters. I don't know. I think I've been told the ending, but I'm not sure. Nah, I don't like this pose. Okay. I'll be on a little bit later on today, but we'll see. So, this is a lot like what I taught you with the whole hand thing. Like, okay, let's take this drawing for instance, right? Okay, I'm gonna show you something. So, as I'm working on this drawing here, I can't make this bigger. As we're working on this spicy drawing here, I'm not trying to get the overall idea. I'm not trying to get the details right first. I'm just trying to get all this in general. Just get the idea where the arms are, if there's arms, hands. Even look, the heads are not even the same, but I don't care about that because I know where the head is. All I need to do is just bring it down, all that stuff. Since I'm doing digital, if this is traditional, then I have to be a little bit more, precise with it. But as I'm working on the drawing, I'm just getting the overall idea first. So I can make mistakes, I can be as sloppy with it as possible, right? But once I have the initial idea in check, that's when I do a new layer and try to be more accurate by using this as a form of like map or guide on what needs to be worked on and what doesn't, what looks good and what doesn't. Now, I know I can see the neck here, right there. So I don't see no neck all that well. So what I need to do, because I know the head, I know the head is tilted to a degree. So I'm going to make sure that this curve is curved like this, like that, because it's where the eyes are both curved this way. And then I curve it like this, so it goes down to the chin. I know the chin's kind of pointy, so I'm going to push this in a little bit. Leave that alone. And then I'm going to eventually go over here, where the shoulder's about here, right? But remember, we still need to worry about that neck, so I'm going to grab this, most of this. I'm going to lasso tool, pull up just a bit, not too much. Build back on that elbow, because the elbow is higher than the chin as a landmark. And then I'll put the neck in where I can see it. Okay. 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 Just like that. And as I'm doing it, I'm going to push the breast down a little bit more. It's a little too high up. I think it's a bit lower, so the whole body goes with it too. I'm going to pull it down just a little bit. There we go. That's it, not a big one. And it's usually not a big change when you're making these adjustments. It's usually pretty small in most cases, right? And then the breast is not really this rounded. The breast is actually curving in towards it, so it looks rounded, but it's not really. It's rounded, but it's like curved into the chest. It's not like a rounded thing. It's like a balloon. So the balloon kind of like has that curve here, back to here. Now, I would say that this part is a little bit too widened. So what I would do is erase and get a little bit more closer, per se. So I'm going to push in just a little bit closer. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to put, then if you're still having trouble with certain things, sometimes drawing the character or drawing pieces of, drawing the initial idea doesn't work. Sometimes you just have to, hold on. Sometimes you just need to, you gotta use the negative space. So I don't know if you remember what negative space is, but negative space is basically the space that the body part is not taking space in. So like the negative space is like, see this hand and then the chest and the arm. This triangle space right here is the negative space. So sometimes drawing the negative space, the initial space like that, can be helpful in itself, because like you're kind of like invariantly drawing it without drawing it, because you're drawing the shape of the outline of the body part that you're having trouble with, and that can save you a lot of like headaches sometimes. It's a neat trick if you use it and practice it a bit. You'd be surprised how much you can actually get away with that. So like that. All right, and now we're looking pretty similar now. Not exactly a one-to-one, but we're looking pretty similar as we go, as we build onto this. Remember, I'm not trying to be accurate on the very beginning. I'm just looking for what works, what doesn't, what looks close to the original, and what needs to be adjusted, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be erased, what's looking a little wonky, what's not, or so. Now, the stomach's a little bit more soft. It's like soft in, like that, like it's kind of indented to a degree, so you can sometimes put a landmark on it. So like say this part of the stomach, it's across from here, is a little lower. You know, it's higher, but this part is lower. So what we need to do is make sure that this is going all the way down past the initial curve. Oops, sorry. The initial curve. So I'm going to curve it all the way about there, and then I'm going to put in the curve in. Now the difference, what makes this work a little better is because since we landmark the height of here, because they're not that high, but they can't be exactly the same. it's just slightly higher than the other, and that makes all the difference, because if I made it higher, it would look not the same. So I'm going to erase it a little bit more. So I'm going to go here, going down a little, and then right here. And then I'm going to erase here. There you go. So we're much closer than we was before. And then the belly button is no more further away from the side here. So I'm going to put it, it's no bigger, it's I think a bit lower from here. So I'm going to put it here. Right there. Like that. Okay. Right, and then the outfit is gonna come in here somewhere. It doesn't have to make any coherent sense. We just know what outfit and what's not. So like here. And then the hand is actually way too close to the face. So we're gonna take this, pull it down, and then make sense out of the hand here. Like that. There you go. And then make the stomach like that. Just make something up from this point on, since we don't have the lower half. So, and this is why improvising is very important. There we go. Make sure that love handle's being seen. Put the foot about here. Oops. Right there. Now I still think the body's a little bit still kind of wonky, but I'm just gonna let it be for now. And then I'll put the ears here. And then the hair will be somewhere here. But we're not gonna do all that because we're just looking for the pose, and that's it. Like that. And there we go. And then we put the little bow thing that's supposed to be right here. And then the stomach, it's not going to be that thick in the lines. We're gonna, like that. So even though it's not 101 to 1, it's a lot closer than it was before. And that's more important than actually trying to get it accurate the first time or anything. It's training your brain what needs to be fixed, what's not. This is what good practice looks like. The point is to understand the techniques that you're applying, not trying to get the drawing 100% done. Because you can learn a lot from this and apply these techniques onto anything that you're working on. So if you're doing like a character design or something that you're doing for yourself, you don't have to always like apply to like just basic things like just drawing it and winging it. So like, see how more closer they are now? So that's one way you can look at it. Then I would normally turn this down and then draw this very thin like, so we can really see it for what it is. Usually I will turn off the pen pressure because that makes too many variations of lines, but that's not really important right now. I'm saying like that's how you just now. This is a cleaner version of what we had before, but I would do another one of this, and this time I will turn off pen pressure, and then once I turn it off, everything should stay consistent, and that's why I zoom in and start using turning the drawing and stuff, and making sure I'm getting comfortable lines in and all that stuff. So that's what I would normally do. So I hope that answers technically a question to the degree, if you're still there. But yeah, well, I'm gonna stop from there. I think I did what I needed to do for today. All right, guys, I'm jumping out. Next time we'll probably have to do men next. Draw men. Die like men. I hope that answers a bunch of people's questions. Alright. Alright, ladies. But let me just put these on the side so everyone can see them. I'll be back a little bit later on today, most likely. I get some stuff and get some sleep. I just couldn't sleep, so I just had to knock out something. There you go. So we did these for today. There you go. Good job, guys. You did a great job today. A little bit of spicy, a little bit of spice. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit, I would say. Like I said, I don't really do NSFW. I just do like pin-up poses, and that's pretty much it. But it is what it is. Alright, guys, I'm out. Have a great night. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate every last one of you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. There, guys. Oh.